Picture this: a patch of ocean that looks exactly like any other. Same water, same sky, same waves. But right here, your compass starts spinning in circles. Radio turns to white noise. You race staring at your instruments, and you have no idea where you are. Sky bleeds into water. The horizon just vanishes into gray haze. And beneath you, a few miles down, lie the wreckage of ships and planes, crews that never got the chance to explain what went wrong. I am talking about the Bermuda Triangle, the zone between 3 points, Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. Over the last 100 years, dozens of vessels and aircraft have disappeared here. Pirates, storms, navigation errors, that as yesterday as explanation. Today, science has the tools to look underwater into the atmosphere and straight into the statistics, and what we raise seeing, it forces a completely different question. Not why do ships vanish, but why do we still believe in the curse when physics already solved it? Let us lock down the facts. The Bermuda Triangle is an unofficial zone in the Western Atlantic. Its points: Miami on the southeastern tip of the U.S., Bermuda to the north, and San Juan, Puerto Rico to the south. Area about 1 million square kilometers. For perspective, that is roughly the size of Egypt. Some of the busiest shipping and air routes on the planet run straight through here. Vessels heading from the Caribbean to North American and European ports. Planes crossing this zone by the dozens every single day, and the vast majority, zero incidents. But there is a shadow side to those stats. The list of documented disappearances started stacking up back in the late 19th century. 1880, the British training ship Atlanta, with 290 cadets aboard, leaves Bermuda and vanishes. No wreckage, no bodies. 1918, the USS Cyclops, a Navy collier, disappears with all 309 crew on a run from Barbados to Baltimore. And then, December 5th, 1945, the gold standard of the mystery. A flight of 5 Avenger torpedo bombers, Flight 19, on a training mission out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The flight leader, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, reported compass malfunctions and disorientation. After a series of garbled radio transmissions, contact was lost. A Martin Mariner flying boat sent to search for them exploded in midair 20 minutes after takeoff. Witnesses on a passing ship saw it happen. 27 men dead, 6 aircraft lost. These cases gave birth to the legend, but here is the thing. When you look at the raw numbers, the picture flips. The U.S. Coast Guard and NOAA do not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as a zone of anomalous danger. The rate of disappearances here is no higher than in any other high-traffic region. On top of that, insurance companies don't hike their rates for ships passing through. So why does the myth refuse to die? And what actually caused the disasters that did happen? That is the real mystery. I'm investigating here. Let us break down every natural factor that could explain the disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle. And I am starting with the most jaw-dropping one, rogue waves. This is not sailor folklore. It is a documented phenomenon. Picture a vertical wall of water 20 to 30 meters high, rising out of the open ocean with zero warning. It can flip or snap a large vessel in seconds. In 1995, a laser rangefinder on the Norwegian oil platform Drogner recorded a wave 25 meters tall, confirming what oceanographers had suspected for decades. The Bermuda Triangle sits in a zone where the Gulf Stream collides with cold water, creating ideal conditions for wave interference. A ship hit by one of these Doesn't he have time to send a distress call? Second factor, methane hydrates. At the bottom of the Atlantic, locked under layers of sediment, are enormous volumes of frozen methane. An underwater landslide or a seismic jolt can release the gas in a sudden burst. A giant methane bubble rises toward the surface. If it engulfs a ship, the water under the keel stops being water. It becomes a gas-water mix, with density dozens of times lower than normal. The ship instantly loses buoyancy and drops to the bottom, like it just fell down an elevator shaft. Experiments in Norwegian fjords confirmed it. A gas bubble sinks a model ship in seconds. No debris left on the surface, just rings on the water that vanish fast. Third factor, magnetic anomalies. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the few places on Earth where true north and magnetic north actually line up. For a modern navigator, that's convenient. For a pilot in the 1940s, trained to always compensate for magnetic declination, it could be a deadly trap if he dialed in a correction out of habit where none was needed. The plane veered off course by dozens of kilometers. Now throw in gyro compass failures, maybe local magnetic anomalies from iron ore deposits, and disorientation becomes almost guaranteed. Fourth factor, the Gulf Stream. This is a river inside the ocean, pushing warm water at speeds up to 2.5 meters per second. If a ship goes down inside the Gulf Stream, the wreckage and bodies get carried miles away. In a matter of hours, you end up searching somewhere completely different from where the disaster actually happened. And finally, the fifth factor, human. The majority of disappearances in the triangle involve private yachts and small aircraft. Inexperience, navigation failure, panic. The ocean doesn't forgive mistakes. Stack these 5 factors together, and what do you get? Not a curse, a perfect storm of physics, chemistry, and human psychology. This is where the ships vanish. Right at the intersection of these forces, no mysticism required. We've broken down the natural factors. Now, 3 versions explaining the Bermuda Triangle phenomenon as a whole. Version A, the skeptical view. There is no mystery. The Bermuda Triangle is a media myth blown way out of proportion. The term was coined by journalist Vincent Geddes in 1964, and Charles Berlitz's bestseller in 1974 turned statistical noise into a full-blown legend. Proponents of this view point out the number of disappearances in the triangle doesn't exceed the average for any other part of the world's oceans with comparable traffic. The U.S. Coast Guard doesn't recognize the zone as anomalous. Lloyd's of London never charged higher premiums for sailing these waters. So why does the myth refuse to die? Simple, people get bored, living in a world where ships sink because of storms and navigation errors. They want mystery, and the media is happy to sell it. Every disappearance gets wrapped in speculation, while the hundreds of thousands of uneventful crossings never make the news. Version B, alternative theory, portals, aliens, Atlantis. This version covers a whole spectrum of hypotheses, from pseudoscientific to straight-up fantasy. According to these, the Bermuda Triangle contains either an interdimensional portal, an extraterrestrial base, or surviving energy installations from the lost city of Atlantis, crystals, bending space and time. Disappearances are chalked up to abductions for study and instrument failures to the influence of unknown energy. Look, the weakness here is obvious. Decades of research, and not one satellite has detected abnormal radiation or gravitational distortion in this area. Not one piece of wreckage has come back, showing signs of exposure to unknown forces. And here as the real kicker, if there is a portal or a base down there, why does it work so selectively? Hundreds of thousands of vessels pass through without incident, and only a handful vanish. Version C, balanced. This is where I land. The Bermuda Triangle is not a myth, and it is not a portal. It is a zone where rare, but very real natural phenomena overlap with high traffic density. Rogue waves, methane eruptions, magnetic quirks, and the relentless Gulf Stream individually. These exist all over the world, but here they converge in one place, creating a statistical anomaly just strong enough to spawn a legend. The myth wasn't born from nothing, it was born from real disasters that 19th and early 20th century science couldn't explain. Today, we can, but the explanation doesn't cancel the danger. The Bermuda Triangle isn't cursed, it is just complicated. And in that complexity lies the real mystery, not the made-up one, that science is still working to understand. Today, satellites scan the Bermuda Triangle at resolutions down to a few centimeters. Oceanographic buoys track wave heights in real time. Seismographs pick up the slightest tremors on the seafloor that could trigger a methane release. We know more about this region than ever before. And you know what? Ships still go missing, not because there is a portal down there, because the ocean is still the most hostile environment on Earth for a human being. Technology lowered the risk, but it didn't zero it out. Every year, the U.S. Coast Guard logs dozens of incidents in these waters. The difference now, we actually know what to look for, not traces of Atlantis, but underwater craters from gas blowouts, not time warps, but rogue waves. And still, the legend lives, because science can explain the mechanism, but it can't explain the fear. So here is my question. You Ray, the captain of a small vessel, a client offers you triple rate. For a rush delivery through the Bermuda Triangle, the route is half a day shorter. And that money could save your business. Weather forecast is perfect. Statistics are on your side. Do you cut through the zone, or do you take the long way around?